Guys, welcome again to our channel. I am Ready for Love with Kanessa and Jerome. Thank you again for joining us, and we're just reminding you to please go down below, like this video, and if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe. Alright, so today, I can't even say I. We have a story time to share with you, but first and foremost, I must break something with you. And with me today is a very special guest. Yeah, very special lady. And her name is... What's your name again? First lady. So Kanessa is in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's quarantine, so I can stand or I can sit by her, right? We don't have any corona. Okay? Yeah, so today we're going to do
We're going to do a story time talking about
yeah,
our long distance experience.
Yeah, a lot of persons think that it's impossible for persons to stay together faithfully and committed in a long distance relationship. So we want to share our own experience just to encourage, motivate, and to inspire somebody out there that, guess what? Distance is not what or it's not the main thing that dictates whether or not the relationship can or cannot work, but it's more than the distance. So we're going to tell you how we manage, and similar you can learn from it, and send your comments or post your comments down below if you had similar experiences and how you dealt with that.
And can you handle a long distance relationship? Tell us down below.
Yup.
Alright, so how long were we long distance for?
So alright, one of the things is this, our long distance didn't just start with Kanessa's trip. It started from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we were long distance and then longer distance.
Yeah, so this was the longer distance. So the first one was about 4 months?
Yeah.
3-4 months, yeah. I was away. And then the longer distance now was 9 months, right? Kanessa was away.
Alright, so we had 3 seasons of long distance. So we had longer distance, and longest distance. The first one was when he went away for work and travel, and that was for 3-4 months. It wasn't that bad,
No.
but it wasn't like great. I never not feel like, you know.
Why I think it wasn't so bad was the fact that we knew it was just 17 weeks, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was like there was always an expectation saying, okay, yeah man, by next month or by the next 2 months, I'm gonna see her again, she's gonna see me again. And we had the help of technology. We had phone,
Yeah.
and unlike many other people, we use Messenger like every day.
Yeah, like
Even
we
now.
literally spoke right through the day, every day. And video chat was on point because it helped us a lot. And
Even with the other people in work and the people in clock, I do sometimes me I work on the phone, the one side for a video call.
yeah.
And you discreetly do your thing, so
And when I'm doing night shifts, I'm on the video call like,
yeah.
alright.
For real.
Yeah.
What's up? Because in the night, like from about 9 o'clock to like 2 a.m. in the mornings, I just work security shift, most weeknights. And she was my co-worker.
I'm not getting any money, you know?
No, she got her pay. So she usually keep me company, and both of us watch the property until my time was up 2 o'clock in the morning. So communication was on point, very, very frequent. So that was a big thing.
And then I said there were 3 stages. So when he came back, because we were going to the same school, so I graduated, so I left school, so I was like an hour and a half away sometimes, and then sometimes I was like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, so in the beginning it was like 45, and then I think a month after.
Yeah.
It transferred to an hour and a half distance again. So that means that probably it's just weekends.
Yeah.
Some weekends I'll be able to see her because I can't leave during the week because I had school and I had practicum. So, but the good thing was that by then I was driving, so I could come over on weekends, and sometimes she would come home with me, and next time I spend the weekend with her. So we kind of share the thing, balance.
Yeah, and it helped us to like grow up because we never want to take no taxi go here and there. So license get, car buy, and all these things.
And people learn to drive.
And then our longest distance was the 9 months where I went back to England. And it was supposed to be more than 9 months because me did go home. At home, me did gone. Well, home. Me did gone home. So it was meant to be longer, but you know.
True love.
Whatever. Anyways, so I came back. I'm back. So how was the long distance?
No. That one was like, it was hard for me. It was very much uncommon because unlike being away for 4 months, I'm saying, okay, then by 16 weeks time I'm going to see her again. I had to basically tell myself, so boy, in the initial stage I didn't know exactly when she was going to return. The tentative time for return would have been in December. So I was saying, boy, she'll leave December, if I wait till December again to see her. So I'm going to see her pretty much for 2020, you understand?
England fear dear, so I could have come back every minute.
Anyways, but I made up my mind and said, okay, what I need to do is just talk. And one of the things, video chat, as I said, Messenger was a big part of that. Video talking was a thing that helped us to be like there, even though we weren't physically there. So if I'm in the kitchen, if I'm washing, whatever I'm doing, the phone or the laptop, most time the laptop would have been placed somewhere. She would be on the laptop, so I'm still getting along or carrying out my daily activities while I'm talking to her. So we may not, sometimes we're there and we're not saying anything, but guess what? We're there in
so
each
it's
other's
like
presence.
we're both in the house and we don't have to necessarily be talking, but your presence is there.
Yeah. So that was a big part of it. I was a bit, sometimes I feel a bit like lonely because
That's serious?
you want to go out for me personally.
Aww.
Sometimes if they have a stressful week or a stressful month, and you say, okay then, I don't feel like I'm gonna go to the beach or I go somewhere, it's like, why you go? You understand? Either you go stay over or go and just call somebody, and I'm not really the friendly kind of person. I have friends or people who are really hold dear to me, but I'm not the typical or the common friend kind of business kind of person, no, if you understand what that means. So a lot of things I would have wanted to do that I really postponed and said, okay then when Kanisa come back home, I'll go there, we'll go there. So that was the part that wasn't so nice. And just some lonely moments, it comes here and there.
So being lonely was the hardest part?
Yeah, I think that was the hardest part. So though we're there communicating, sometimes the physical presence really and truly matters.
So, alright, so what would you say is the thing that you need to cement a long distance relationship in?
Alright, the thing that I think that you need to cement a long distance relationship is one, which we had, which was communication. But two, depends on a person's love language and how they understand and relate intimacy. And by intimacy, I know some people very...
Then think of sex.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say shallow, but it's more than that, right? So nobody run to and jump to a conclusion and say, yeah, sex. No, it doesn't. It's way bigger than that. I think physical touch for me matters, or just being beside the person. Yeah, I can touch it, or we can actually go out somewhere, we can sit down and talk physically. It does a lot for me, right? So while I can be imaginative and I can play with the emotions by just talking to you over virtual medium, physical touch means a lot to me, right? So that was a part that kind of never so too nice. While for other persons whose love language may not be so dominant in that area, it will be okay for them. So I think everybody's situation will be different. So it was just the physical touch, physical presence, and just having Kanisa beside me to go out with me. First to sit down and talk. Especially like to watch a movie. I love that, you understand? And I didn't have that. And sometimes we try to do the share screen business, it never worked. So yeah.
I think for me it wasn't too bad because my love language is quality time. So me just want to in your presence. Like you don't have to talk to me, you don't have to nothing. Me just want to say you're there right. So it wasn't that hard for me. But sometimes yeah, it did get a little bit lonely. As he said, where you want to go somewhere, you can't be like, can't go to studio. And like you go out and you experience things, but you can't share it like we did this. It's like, guess what me do today? You should have did it. Like, you know? I think another thing that cements long distance relationships is trust.
Yeah.
Trust is also a very big part of it because I know him, and I know say in kinda standoffish way.
People, I don't flirt. You understand? I'm not like that. So once I'm not interested in you from the get-go, you're not getting my phone number. Don't, if I talk to me, just call me. What is it that you want? Get to the point, and we're done. That's it. I'm not the friendly kind of person, so that would have helped her.
Yeah, so me know say him kinda have a little ways there about him. So I wasn't worried in that regard.
Masculine there. Anyways, to add to that, where trust is concerned, I wasn't worried about Canessa because one of the things that I recognized about her from in the very initial stage, which caused me to be very much attractive, or to find her attractive, is that she was mature. I thought of her as somebody who was strong-willed in terms that she knew what she wanted, and she was not easily persuaded. So I said, alright, then a little better yes can just come tell her something and sweep her off her foot so we have to sit down at Jamaica where Lord God I wonder if yeah. I wasn't worried about that, and I also admire her spiritual ambition and her identity as a Christian. So I said, okay then, even if she don't respect me, she will respect Christ for this, and as such she will respect the relationship. So because I knew her maturity spiritually and physically, her emotional state of mind, I wasn't worried. She wasn't out there hungry and
just want attention.
Yeah, just want attention. She wasn't like that. So I said, I don't need for you to sit down with her friend. Yeah,
and I think persons with like words of affirmation as their love language would fall under that, because if you just want somebody to tell you the things
compliment
and then your person is not there, then it can make it kind of hard.
Somebody just substitute for the season. Hey, no, we ain't doing that. So that wasn't there. And another thing that also caused me to kind of endure and
endure, wow.
No, endure with quotation in the sense that I managed the time that she was away from me, was that I was very much anticipating her return, because I'm saying when she come back, then it's time for a wedding and for us to put. So we're basically planning. Although they do much planning, we're planning some things.
We plan a bunch, we just never get like a location.
Definite, yeah, we never do some definite plan, because with this whole COVID thing, we said, boy, we don't want, we don't want to do a definite plan, and then we have to go and invite some people and all these things. So we have to kind of tentatively plan and observe the days as things changes. So for me, I was really looking forward for her to return, because I said, okay, then I saw a place and I said,
You want to see me?
Yeah, I want to see how you look and everything, and then you know, some video sometimes that all that accurate, some more see how she look, because I tell her, I see her face, I get fat, you know. I start wondering about the chocolate and the ice cream she eat daily, you know. So I wanted to see her, and also for her to see some of the ideas that I had for the wedding. And yeah, I was just like excited about that part. So just knowing say, yeah man, she soon come until she gave me a date. I said, okay, then when she gave me the date now, I became really more excited. I said, okay, I started my own countdown, and yeah. I plan to cook her a dish when she come in and cook it.
No, me not get it.
No, she don't come for the dishes yet, but I'm going to do it. Don't worry. What I plan to do, they don't sell it here, so I'm going to get it.
Wait, what?
No, I'm going to order it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to order it, and then I'm going to do it.
What you're planning to cook that don't sell here?
You'll see. Don't worry.
Wanna believe him? No.
They don't sell it here.
Okay. What else?
So how was it like on the day you know that today I'm going to home, today I'm going to see General? What was it like?
You want to see?
That's not true.
It was exciting, but because of the stress of traveling during COVID,
yeah,
that kind of put it to like second. But it was, sorry, the mosquito here. Wendy. Alright. What did I say?
Because of the COVID stress.
Yeah, so because of the stress of traveling during COVID and all of that, it
Because of the stress. Yeah.
because of the stress of traveling during COVID, with all those people on a plane for 9 hours and 45 minutes, yeah, we never really did I think much about reach. We did I think about, alright, we need to get through the 9 hours here. But then once I got here, it was like,
Yeah, because people, you know, I got up from about after 5? About 5 in the morning when she told me, say, okay, she's boarding. And here she about the people on the plane say, yo, get off of me or something like that. So I say, yo. Some say, cause like, what is happening? And she say, yeah, somebody itch on her and she
but like in a time like this, the man the right back of me like,
So I say-
I can feel him breathing on my neck back. But that's another story for another.
So I was a bit worried because I said, boy, if I go to the airport, you go pick her up. So I want Uncle from the see her, but I said, boy, at the same time, I use wisdom because I know say I have places to go. You understand? So I was at the airport now, waiting for Canessa to come outside. I was there from like 3 o'clock. And Canessa didn't come outside the airport until, I don't want to tell like, after 6 or 7.
6:45.
To 7. So that's almost 3 hours.
3 hours and 45.
It means that everybody me see her come out in a mask, me look and say, no, no, she that. Me look on lucky her come and say, no, no, she that. When she finally comes, she walk past me, and me don't see her. The lady come out like a Bin Laden. And it's a well wrap up from, no.
We are going to tell that story another time.
She well wrap up, me never identify her. To me even forget how to greet her, me say like, oh, me go for the car. It's like, me don't know what to do, me go for the car. So I just went for the car and then when we come back around to the car now, she look like Canessa. She take off all of them Bin Laden clothes and everything and put them in her bag and put them away.
Look
And
at
then,
you.
yeah, I couldn't recognize her because I was there waiting for her with the identity that I had in mind. Didn't know that she was gonna come out well wrap up. That she passed me, I didn't even know. But yeah, so we journey home and it was good. But all in all, for the long distance relationship, I would say know the person. Once you know the person and you both have a goal, and at least what I said, you both have a goal. So they both share the same goal, the same vision, and they're committed to the relationship, to the person, then it can work. Persons sometimes tend to highlight the negative things about relationship, and as such they will emphasize about the bad things that happen in long distance relationships.
And because we don't see a lot of them
Yeah.
work, we kind of like, no, something, you know, that's something.
And can I say something which a lot of person may consider offensive? A lot of persons that the problem that they have in long distance relationship, they had it in the same shorter relationship. It's just that I didn't spend enough time sometimes to see it. So the same cheating, it was happening when the person was right in the same house with you. But because I didn't spend enough time to see it, sometimes I didn't see it. Because not like so when the person reach overseas, they transform and they're a whole new person.
They're lonely.
So yeah. So don't allow a person to cloud their mind and say this can't work. Know you, know your spouse and fight
if
for
you're
it to
both
work.
in it and you're both committed to it, then it can work. It
Yeah.
go hard, but it can work.
Yeah.
Nothing good not come easy.
Yeah. All I would say to people though, like I said to Canessa, I wanted to know when you're going to return. I don't want for the person to say to me, say, okay, now come back home man one day or soon. No. Tell me something that I can hold on to. I want to have a date so I can hold on to that. It does a lot for me. And I was begging her for one thing. Please do not surprise me when you're coming. I want to know when you're coming. She never understand that. You understand how much I
That
want
makes
to know.
no, that makes sense. Please tell me down below if you don't like you haven't seen your significant other for a while and then the person like just surprise you. I'm here. Like you would love that.
No.
Him? No. No, I want to know when you come because you know like surprise and da-da-da. But then on the other hand, same person complain, oh me can't get no surprise.
No, I like surprises now. I don't too like it, but I will accept other form of surprise. But when it comes down to not seeing you for months and then back from airport to my home or wherever, it's just too much for me. Yeah. I don't know, I just not like that. Here, I see people do it and I was like, why do they do something? I'm surprised people when they come from foreign. You know, like, surprised when they're coming from Kingston instead of somewhere else, but not foreign. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So the major takeaways about long distance relationships, they're hard, but they can work. You need to trust your partner. You both need to be committed to the relationship, and if you know that you can't do this, say that you can't do this. Don't tell the person, say, yeah man, we can't do it, and then later on a different story. Tell the truth about how you feel. So that's where communication comes in.
And the last thing, communication. Yeah, you see that one? Yeah, so ensure that you communicate, and I would say to people, if you're even on the phone, Kanisa taught me this because I usually think it was very much weird. That when you're on the phone, you don't have to be there talking. The phone can be there and just like the person's in the house, you don't have to be talking all the while. But once you have something to say, so and so that they go, you talk about it, you understand? So I'm saying it's not like it's a burden to be on the phone or the
I
phone.
try to figure out, alright, we're gonna talk about this today. Alright, what we're gonna talk about?
You know, when you just start a relationship where you sit down and you make up topics to talk about for one time, you don't need to do that. You don't have to have the phone glued to your ears. Just have the phone in your presence and
put it on speaker, and just walk around and
walk around. Randomly you talk and you comment on things as you go along. So it's not like you have to try to find for ideas to talk about, like it's a movie. No,
because people ask like, what to talk
about? Yeah,
what
to talk about?
Like, and that's another thing, like you guys have to be friends. Because like if me see something, more want go tell him. Like as me see it, as it happen, more want run go tell him. So yeah, there's always something to talk about. So even if we're on the phone and we're not saying anything, if something pass my room or something pass my window, hey, area, and we start make joke about it.
So be friends first, know how to communicate, and that's it. You good. So, finish? Yeah, so that's our bit on long distance relationships. So please leave your comments down below if you want to add or if you object to something. Whatever, just share your comments down below, and please remember to like this video. And please, a lot of persons are watching our videos but they're not subscribing to the channel. It's free, okay? Just subscribe to the channel and turn your post notifications on. We have some more videos coming up for you. Please stay safe. Until next time.
Bye guys.